Lawmakers had until noon today to submit the government's 2018 budget proposal for a vote at the National Assembly. But despite intense negotiations over the past week, sticky points remain casting doubt on whether the budget will be able to pass by the legal deadline of midnight tonight. Kim Min-ji reports.
Last-minute crunch talks continued ahead of the noon deadline to complete deliberations on the government's $394 billion budget bill for next year. The rival parties have been locked in grueling negotiations for the past few days, trying to find common ground on the most contentious areas, the creation of jobs in the public sector and subsidies to cushion the fallout from next year's hefty minimum wage hike. The National Assembly on Friday managed to pass some subordinate budget bills, but it remains to be seen whether they will have the actual spending plan ready for a full-floor vote during a plenary session scheduled for Saturday afternoon. The ruling Democratic Party of Korea has been calling for cooperation from the opposition. However, the main opposition Liberty Korea party is refusing to budge, saying the ruling bloc first needs to make concessions, especially in regards to the number of new public sector jobs. But with neither side having a majority in the 299-seat assembly, the minor opposition People's Party, which has 40 seats, is seen to hold the deciding vote. It's unclear what decision they'll reach. However, they generally share the same stance as the Conservatives when it comes to increasing public sector jobs, saying it will lead to a national crisis.
We've managed to narrow down some differences, but still no party has decided to yield.
Should the parties fail to meet Saturday's deadline and negotiations persist beyond this year, the government has to draw up a provisional budget that can only be used for mandatory expenditures. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.